Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So Appalachian State's offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Testing the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. It was a foot race and he won it. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
This one will be fair caught. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the catch. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense is set up with a first down and goal. First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, A&M.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The App State offense goes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Eludes the run. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The out-of-state offense goes back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things.
And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Fair catch made at the 20. The App State offense goes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got his man open downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. And the freshman making an impact play there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets hauled in here over the middle. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with the running play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely...
Oh, and he breaks free! It's a foot race! At the 10. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And this one is getting ugly. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard line.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Here's the second down play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line.